So good day everyone. So we're going to discuss prehistoric art. Well, from the word itself, prehistoric, it is the period of time before all historical records were written. Basically, prehistoric art is the art made even before the beginning of written history and records. Okay, the era started from 30,000 BCE until 10,000 BCE is what we call the Paleolithic Age, or also known as the Old Stone Age. The information of Paleolithic human culture and way of living only came from archaeological and ethnographic comparisons to modern hunter-gatherers. Early humans' ability to interpret their environment and interact with others is demonstrated by the Paleolithic cave paintings. The phrase cave art, also known as the Paleolithic art, refers to the earliest known human artistic endeavors. Okay, you are seeing the examples of prehistoric paintings and drawings. The Chauvet font the art that is uncharacteristically large. The quality, quantity, and condition of the artwork found on its walls would have been spectacular. The Lascaux Cave and the Perche Mine. On the other hand, the Neolithic period is also known as the New Stone Age. Massive changes in the lifestyle also affected the types of art that individuals produce. Neolithic art, specifically pottery, spread and was used to store food produced by the farms and farmers. In prehistoric art, a megalith is a large, often undressed stone that has been used in the construction of various types of Neolithic, Chalcolithic, and Bronze Age monuments during the period of 4,500 to 1000 BCE. Okay, the next one is pottery. Geometric patterns are used commonly in Neolithic pottery decoration. Despite the fact that these designs seem entirely abstract, some of them might be inspired by natural features. We are seeing on the screen are the examples of pottery. In the past, Egypt was a sizable kingdom. It was unified approximately 3000 BCE, and from that time until the Macedonians defeated in 332 BCE, it remained a major economic and cultural force in North Africa and parts of the Levant. Over 6,600 kilometers, the Nile River travels before draining into the Mediterranean Sea. The river has served as an irrigation source to turn the parched terrain surrounding it into lush agricultural land for thousands of years. The river still acts as a source of irrigation up until today. The pyramids of Giza were royal graves of the pharaohs or kings of ancient Egypt. Just like the Egyptian pyramids that came before and after them, they were frequently a part of large funerary complexes that contained the graves of the queens and temples for daily sacrifices in the mortuaries. Even though the architecture of ancient Egypt was highly varied and took many different shapes during the construction of administrative structures, temples, tombs, and palaces, it is highly associated most closely with the pyramids of Giza. Okay, aside from pyramids, Egyptian structures featured paintings, sculptures, pictures in stone, hieroglyphs, and three-dimensional statues as decorations. As part of the you are looking on the screen is an example of an Egyptian art. There are several kinds of Egyptian art, but these photos on the screen are the most common example of it. Number one, we have sculpture, we have jewelry, and we have painting. Okay, next. The three distinct pharaohs had their royal tombs, constructed at the Giza pyramids. The second ruler of the fourth dynasty, Khufu, had the northernmost and oldest pyramid of the group constructed for him. It is the biggest of the three and known as the Great Pyramid. One of the most interesting fun facts about Great Pyramid of Giza is that it's the oldest and last remaining of the original seven worlds of wonders. The pyramid is also the oldest and largest of the nine at the Giza necropolis, and it is the final resting place of King Khufu. The photo shows the Pyramid of Giza. Additional facts about it is the pyramids of Giza are located outside Giza, Egypt. It is a 481 feet tall, and the Egyptian people were the one who built the pyramids of Giza. Okay, around 1324 BC, King Tutankhamun, after known or often known as Tutankhamen or just King Tut, was the pharaoh of Egypt for 10 years. Before passing away at the age of 19, Tutankhamun's legacy was largely disregarded by his ancestors. Despite the fact that his administration was renowned for undoing the religious reforms instituted by his father, his name means a live image of Aten, the name of the sun god that Akhenaten, Tutankhamun's father and predecessor to power, ordered his people to worship. Tutankhamun was born about 1341 BCE. The name King Tut refers to the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, who was the last family to rule at the end of 18th dynasty in the New Kingdom. And for the last slide, these are the designated roles of each member. Carpio, Salvatore, and Dominguez are the researchers, Maghari as the scriptwriter, Buangin as the streamer, and Negrita as the presenter. We hope that you have learned something from us, and thank you so much for listening.